Hi everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you do.
Gosh, I wonder how many videos we have up now, Ben.
I don't even think I can count that high.
Go look and see what it says. It's a couple. Wonder if I should get a new intro. Yeah. Nah, I'll never be able to remember it. I can't even get this one right. Although I was feeling very brave today. Notice anything? Solid white shirt. That's asking to spill something. Just asking to do it.
674 videos.
674 videos. Okay, that's a couple videos. Oh my goodness. Go back and watch them all. If you haven't.
Alright, I'm gonna bail on you guys, but not because I don't want to be in the video.
No, you got something to talk about. Come here.
But just for Venus, that's what I was gonna say, but Mom is right. I have something to yap about. It was about my trip to Shoots.
Yep.
So, yeah, we went to Shoots today.
Sheets. We knew it was going to be sheets.
I managed to finally, after 10,000 years, conquer that Sammy.
Peanut butter and strawberry jelly.
Yeah.
What'd you get to drink?
I also got me a regular size Pepsi Vanilla Fizz.
Pepsi vanilla. Well, he went up there with his grandma. Grandma's reading a book. You know, I can't believe she beat me to reading a Stephen King book, but she is. She's reading Elevation, which I got for Christmas. And just never, ever got around to reading it. And I don't know why. And I've got, I think Wendy's...
Your vision bothers you that much.
I think it, yeah, I can't stand to read right now.
Yeah.
I think also I got Wendy's Button Box, but I haven't read it either. And then when I wanted to read Fairy Tale, I had to listen to it. It's such a good book.
Oh, by the way,
What?
I would have got more from the Shoots, but it's the end of the month and we have to watch it.
Yeah, we're broke. Hey, you got something else though from somewhere else.
I got free Burger King.
Yep.
Don't get too excited. It was just my usual cheeseburger ketchup only.
Just a little cheeseburger. What were you saying about the Impossible Whopper in the car?
I was letting Mom know that sometimes on Tuesdays, you could actually redeem an offer on T-Mobile Tuesdays that will let you get a free Whopper or Impossible Whopper.
Yeah, that's good.
It used to
That's
just be you
cute.
straight up got it, but now they want to make sure you get some crowns with it too, so they encourage you to spend $3 over there to get something to go with it.
Because they're cheap-ass bastards. They don't want to give you a free thing that they promised, so they make you spend $3 to get it.
To be fair though, all places have been getting like that now. I mean, our local McDonald's is actually like farming, just for the privilege of a buy one get one.
It's pretty bad.
I'm pretty sure that they're not supposed to be like farming with the survey. Because the other McDonald's around here that don't share the same franchise you, just tell you to tell them what you think and then you'll get a freebie.
I was watching a video last night of a woman who spent $119 to get a Sam's Club membership to try to save on groceries. And then when she got into the store and looked around, nothing was really any cheaper. And she was so upset. She was crying. She was sitting in her car crying because that was $119 she wasted that she could have spent on groceries. And then didn't even get any sales. She said she didn't expect to save $119 on the first trip, but she expected there to be some savings somewhere. And she was mad because they won't let you go in and walk around and check the prices and see if it's something you want to join. Yeah. Costco's about like that too. What's the other one you have to belong to, Ben?
Let's see, you mentioned Sam's Club, you mentioned Costco.
Yeah.
Let me see what other names I can pull up.
I can't think. I think there's another one. Ben's looking for us. Maybe he'll find it. Wolfie looks so cute. He's laying over there with his head resting on his grandma's hip. Grandma's his pillow. He keeps casting his eyes up at her. Every time she turns her head to look at him, he does it.
Well, she's supposed to pay attention to it, and you know that, don't you?
So good boy. We had beef noodles last night for dinner.
Yes.
Except for the fact I got absolutely no salt in them. They needed salt so bad. They were pretty good.
But when you heat them up, do a cup of bouillon with a little salt in it.
I'm going to have to.
They weren't bad.
They just needed salt.
They could have used a little salt, but not enough that I bothered.
I bothered. Ugh. I can't stand undersalted pasta.
Hey guys,
What?
I don't know how many of them require a membership to get inside, but I do know that Costco and Sam's Club are the biggest offenders of that one.
Yeah.
You need a membership to be able to access the entire catalog in the case of Costco. But Costco does have some stuff that faces the outside that anyone can access. But the best deals are reserved for members only.
Mm-hmm. I know you can go in Costco and get food from their food court.
Yep. And you can also be brought in by a member as a guest, as long as you're willing to use their money to get your stuff.
My friend Lorna got 2 free members to Sam's Club. I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was Sam's Club. When she bought one or got one in some way, shape, or form, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave me one and she gave her other friend the other one. And I had it for a whole year and I never used it, not one time. It's not convenient to where we live.
Right.
And at that time we didn't have Polaris and you had to go clear down to Hilliard. And I'm like, I ain't doing it. Like I said, you have to save big money to make it worth your trip. What?
Apparently there's also a place called BJ's Wholesale.
BJ's, thank you. BJ's Wholesale.
There's also a grocery outlet and a Winco Foods, but I don't know how many of these are membership locked.
I know that BJ's is.
Anyway, I gotta go use the can, so I'll be bailing now.
Yeah, Mom loves it here and he liked it.
Grandma says Grandma rubs his ear and he likes it, and she's right. Who remembers The Sopranos? I know. Mom never watched it. It's been a hot minute since it's been off the air, and James, don't ask me to pronounce his last name, the guy that played Tony Soprano, passed away. And now that the uncles, the people that played the uncles and stuff, the older gentlemen and stuff, are dropping dead right and left. Anyway, I love the theme song to that show. Love it. Bad language notwithstanding. I just love the tune of it and the way they sing it, you know? And it's been stuck in my head all day.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
It's a good song. You might not like it, but I like it. So who remembers
Not very
that?
often we don't have similar things.
I can't think. What was the name of the theme to The Sopranos, Ben?
I think it was Woke Up This Morning.
Woke Up This Morning, thank you. I don't know if that's right or not, but it could be. But certainly they say that enough in there. Anyway, I'm going to have to go in there and turn that on my computer and play it, because it's going to bother me until I hear it. He was a good boy.
It is.
Thank you. Yes, it's Woke Up This Morning. That's what I would have guessed, but I don't know why I didn't know that.
The Sopranos used a shortened version of the Chosen One mix.
Yes. See, I think that's what I've always heard it called, as the Chosen One.
Yep, but the song is actually called Woke Up This Morning.
It should be, because they say that about 4,000 times. Thank me right now for not singing it. Seriously. Why? Chris is over there eating bran cereal. I keep telling him it's good for him. I think he's the only one in the house not taking some kind of cholesterol medicine.
Who?
Chris?
Oh, Vin's the one that had that.
Yeah, Ben takes the cholesterol medicine.
He spilled a bottle of it.
Yep.
So
We
he
need to
said,
call the doctor because it didn't have a refill.
uh-huh.
Okay, I'll put you on that tomorrow.
It's probably a 90-day supply, which isn't.
Yeah, it's time.
Is it?
Uh-huh. They called me. Central Scheduling called me to set my new CAT scan.
Yeah.
Sometime in February. I said, I don't know what I'm doing this time next week. There is no way I can make an appointment in February. She said, well, they're going to keep calling you. She said, you're right. It's too far out to schedule it. Nobody knows what they're doing that far off, but
Right.
they're going to keep calling you because the computer keeps telling us to do it. I was like, well, thank you for letting me know. But no, it's just a little too early for me to schedule that.
Yeah.
Year goes by fast when you figure it out by a doctor's appointment. I have 2 CAT scan appointments a year and 4 regular doctor's appointments a year and 2 neurology appointments a year. And they're all like every 3 months, every 6 months, every whatever, you know. And I still have to schedule an appointment with the oral surgeon. And I still have to reschedule my eye doctor appointment. You know, I need a secretary. Or somebody that can make sure that I schedule these things and then actually go.
I am obviously got one.
Nope. I blame Mom for me missing my last eye doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
She decided the next day to look it up and see if thought maybe we had something coming up. No, well, we missed it. It was the day before. If they'll even let me have another appointment. I don't know. It's one of those things I want it to be done, but I don't want to have to go do it. That's pretty pathetic, I know, but I'll just be so glad when it's over.
Yeah, and this household is coming.
And I also have to make appointments for Chris and Ben to go see them too. Because they are way past due. I don't worry about taking them to the eye doctor as much as I used to. Because there's nothing they can do. And it's just like, they can't even give them glasses, so what's the point? I don't know, maybe they've got some new tech or something that'll make a difference. They could. They come out with new stuff all the time.
Every day.
They've got some kind of implant now that's supposed to help you see. It depends on what was wrong with you that made you not able to see.
Yeah.
But Chris and Ben have cone and rod disorders as well as optic nerve disorders. So it's like a double whammy. Triple, yeah. Cones and rods usually go hand in hand, but
Yeah.
the real trouble one is the nerve, is the optic nerve. Making my eye itch talking about it.
Yep.
And then Wolfington, he was a big barker today.
Carried on fly.
He carried on. He did. He barked, he carried on, he preened, he pressed. He backed that butt up and said, "Scratch it." He was so happy. He was a happy boy today, Grandma.
Yes, he was. He's had a very happy
He thinks he's getting more beef noodles for dinner.
day. He's probably right.
Yeah, he's probably right.
He had spaghetti for dinner.
Leftover spaghettis.
Yes, and it was a good bomb.
I've been in a pasta mood, in case you haven't noticed. But that spaghetti was pretty good. How was the sauce? How did you think of the sauce?
Fun.
It just went, all right, I used hamburger because you need a little meat in your sauce, right? And I started off, I cooked the onions down. And then I added the tomatoes. And then I added the hamburger and browned all that together. When it was almost too brown because it got away from me, I added the pasta sauce. And only 2 cans of it, so it would be kind of thick. And that broke the hamburger into almost grains of hamburger. Yeah. I didn't do that. That's just the way it broke up on its own.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, there's going to be hamburger in every bite now, but then I just had regular old Prego, or as we call it here, Pragu, because I don't like meat in my hamburger sauce, or, hamburger in my spaghetti sauce. I don't like any meat in my spaghetti sauce. Now, I could do it if it's in lasagna.
Back up.
Okay, yeah, I would put pepperoni in my spaghetti sauce, as long as it wasn't spicy.
Who was it that did that?
I think it was Prego.
Was it?
They temporarily made a spaghetti sauce with pepperoni in it, and it was so delicious. So good. But we got it as part of a test market, and they never went nationwide with it. And I never understood why. I think it must have been something to do with the cost of it, of making it, because there was no reason as far as convenience and taste went.
It was really good.
That was back when we used to shop at Big Bear. And we'd go get that sheep herder's bread. Dad would eat it. He wasn't supposed to have bread, but he didn't care. He ate it all. And I used to get these little Mr. Peanut cookies. They're about this big, and they were shaped like a peanut, and they were crispy wafer on the outside, and then they had a creamy, sweet peanut butter on the inside. And there was something so compelling about eating those, one at a time. I don't know what it was, but the act of eating them was as good as the taste.
Yeah.
Which was really bad news. They had good apple fritters too, didn't they?
Oh, they had the only good apple fritters.
Mm-hmm. They used to. I worked down the mall, the strip mall. I worked down at Fashion Bug, and they used to send me down for four apple fritters every day. And they made me do it because I was the newest one. It was a little bit of a walk.
It was the whole other end.
It was the other end of the plaza, yeah. What, Wolfie? Is you thinking Chris had something for a wolf?
I don't. Unfortunately.
It's a very sad story. It's a very sad story. He's just standing there wagging and grinning at me. It's a good boy.
Yes. Even if Quest sucks, huh?
It's a good baby dog.
Favorite toy.
He's laying down with his Kifford. He loves Kifford. Oh, goodness.
He did not like Clifford's two brothers.
Mm-mm. Well, we found out the other day that dogs aren't actually colorblind. They're just red-green colorblind.
Yeah.
Which I thought was fascinating because my whole life I'd always heard they couldn't see color. Yeah. So it's no wonder he liked the red one and not the blue one. He could see a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Why he liked the red one, I don't know, but
it was different.
Yeah. I guess that's about it for the day. You got anything to add, Chris?
No.
Ben, you got anything to add?
I can't think of any.
That's a big fat no. Okay, take care of yourselves and come see us on Friday. I don't know when we're going to do our video, because we'll be out running around, but yeah, come see us on Friday. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.